Hey everybody! So we have a special edition of OK Real Quick. I am your girl Tamika Monet, and I am here interviewing Roxxi Braxton. Hey boo!
Hey.
So basically, you are, everyone pretty much knows what's going on with you. If not, we're gonna get them updated. But before we start
Right.
any of that, I just really want them to know who is Roxxi Braxton for real.
Okay.
So, just what do you do?
Well, my name is Roxxi Braxton. I am a makeup artist, freelance makeup artist. I do special effects. I do glam. I'm on a web series. I do a few things,
I hear you. I mean, people. I think people get so caught up in the story, they don't really think that it's a real person. I'm like, and I know you, so
Right.
just to understand what's going on, I'm just kind of like, she's not like what you people are thinking. You know what I
Right.
mean? But before we, let's just go all the way back. Let's recap.
Okay.
How did all of this start?
Okay, so this started with a post on Instagram with the blog Industry on Blast. Industry on Blast had put up a post of Kim and one of our other friends, which is also an associate that he works with, Cole,
Yeah.
and they put it up basically saying like, oh well, Kim and his ex are getting ready to break up or they broken up. Is this person the reason why?
Like, who's this new girl?
Right, who's this new girl? So within that post, her sister came on there and just said some really foul things. Basically was like, well, if that's what Kim likes, she looked like a whole meth head, but if that's what he's into, that's what he's into.
Meanwhile, act like she don't know him.
Right.
You know him better than that.
Right. And then one of our other friends commented on the post, and he added her sister and basically was like, that's not what's going on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, don't even do that. But since you want to be messy, let's talk about you jumping in somebody else's DM and you married. You got a whole husband.
Yeah, I saw that. I was like, oh,
Right.
I was sipping
Right.
all the tea. Like,
Right. So then he added me, and all he did was add me on it. So, Kim, that's my peoples. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's my peoples.
It's a joke within everybody.
Right, it's a joke within anybody. And then, Sin, which is the other friend, shout out to Sin City. He added me, just like Laugh Out Loud.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, that's our crew. That's our little family.
Yeah, as we do with anybody else.
Right, exactly. So I just put Laugh Out Loud. I'm with the shits, gang.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm just sitting back laughing,
Cause
joking.
you know the truth, so it's like everybody going crazy, like
Right,
gang,
right.
gang, like,
At no time did I at his ex. At no time that I at his ex-sister. Right, like at no time that I at them. So, a little bit later on in the day, I just start seeing my name. You know how you go on your Instagram. Yeah, you go on Instagram. The alerts is going crazy. I'm like, wait, what? Like, what's going on?
You think you post a picture? Like, I post something?
Right. They're like, what's going on? And she just goes crazy on me and crazy on Sin and crazy, like, her and the sister.
Yeah.
They're basically just going wild now.
Yeah.
So I'm like, wait, what? What's going on? What? You with the shits? Da, 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 da. And then what really got crazy was when she was like, yo, you know what? Cam, you could go suck a whole dick.
Wow.
See, this is the part that nobody saw. Nobody was able to catch that screenshot because the post was taken down.
It was deleted, yeah.
Right. So it was like, yo, okay, now you crossing the line, because me and Sin was really just joking. We really was just laughing at this. Like, it really was just recreation.
And I mean, I saw the part that was sent everywhere, and it was like she kind of came at you. Like, she singled you out. Like, yo, you want this smoke? You probably over there too. I'm not quoting nobody, but I saw it. And I was just like, damn, like, where'd that come from? Because, I mean, let me ask you. I mean, let's get back to with the friendship between you. How long did you even know Cam? Like, how did you know him?
I knew Cam over 10 years now. About 10 years or maybe a little bit over.
Okay. And during that time, did you know his ex at that time? Like, I know that she's not, but did you know her?
I mean, I knew of her. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, of course, with us being friends, we have been, like, in the perimeter of each other.
Yeah, so she know who you are. And
right,
knows
right,
what
absolutely.
the situation is. That's why I'm asking, because I'm like, for her to come at you the way she did when it came out, it's like, you know what I mean? She kind of just, you know, it kind of sounded like she was kind of alleging anything.
Right, because she accused me. Like,
so after that,
okay,
you went the fuck off. Okay, so I want to know what, you know, why did you go so hard? Like, why did you feel the need to go to that extreme? Because you literally decided to take an L for your boy, and not even an L, and, you know, for regular, you know, just 1 and 2s. You took an L for everybody. Like, you were on blogs and everything, and they was destroying you, and Absolutely. I was mad because I'm like, what? But I mean, you took a L, but I'm like, why did you do that? Why did you decide I'm gonna do this for my dude?
Well, this is the thing, you know. Cam has been. I can sit there and say, like, yo, that's one of my best friends. You know what I mean? This is a really good friend to me. Like, we know each other's family. Like, this is somebody who, when I'm in need, I can go to him, but like, yo, Flea, this is the situation. This is what's going on. Like, he has gotten me out of a lot of situations. You know what I mean? Our friendship is really genuine. You know what I mean? There is no intimacy whatsoever.
That was about to be my next question.
Okay,
like,
okay.
Know.
But, all right, but, you know, our friendship is really genuine. And it was just like, there's nothing that I can buy a millionaire. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's nothing that I can give to him that he can't give to himself. Yeah. So when I seen that post of, you know, the ex and the ex-sister saying, you know, go suck a hole.
Yeah.
Like, what?
Like, why would
now,
you do that?
Yeah, now it's like, all right, I'm taking it personal because it's like, first off, how you tell the king of no homo to go suck a dick? Like, you know what I mean? And not that he's, you know, has anything against, you know, anybody there, but, you know, that's just his.
I mean, Harlem, we know what it is.
Right,
you know
that's
what I mean?
right. That's his slang. That's his saying. But, you know, you think that didn't hurt him? You understand what I'm saying?
It's like,
everybody is gearing towards the fact of, well, she's hurt. But see, y'all didn't see the part where hurt him.
But, and then I think also with what I saw with it, because a lot of people just automatically just jumped in the defense of her.
Right.
And then they didn't get the whole story.
Right.
And that's why when you was even saying, you know, you was posting like, you know, well, am I wrong for even talking to a dude that's broken up? I don't think anybody even knew that, because y'all he never, which I thought was really respectful out of everything, he never mentioned it. It's just that the picture stopped going up.
Right.
You know what I mean? So everybody was kind of like, is it not? But no one ever knew, and no one ever spoke of it. So for that to be said after all these years, it's like, what's going on? Because
he's never violated her. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. He's never violated her. And her thing was like, oh, well, you know, she, you know, he allowed her to violate me, but you started this violation. Yeah. You understand what I'm saying?
I mean, it's easy to play the victim when you're a girl. And I'm not saying that, you know, that things weren't done or whatever, but at the end of the day, you asked, you came in the building. Like, you know what I mean? If you don't want that smoke, you started it. You know, you can't do that.
So even when your sister started this situation, why not say, yo, check this out, don't respond to that. Or matter of fact, whatever you put, delete that. Let me holler at Kim. Let's fix this before it even get out of hand.
I didn't even feel like it was something that could be hollered at for that. I mean, the way they took it was like they just ran on you.
Went crazy.
But then you.
That's why we're friends, because I'm petty too.
You are super petty. You a different kind of petty. You went in.
I went and when the part where she was like, you probably over there sucking his thing too. Like, I just ran with it.
He was like, let me you know
what?
That's what you think? I'm gonna tell you what you want to hear.
I'm gonna tell you what you want to hear.
Wow. So I mean, I was just like, damn, like you.
Yeah.
Who child?
I really went in because, like I said, there's nothing I could buy a millionaire. So at that point that I was able to stick up for my friend, and don't get me wrong, I'm not going to put justification on it and say that was the best tactic or that was the best thing to do. I'm not going to say that. Yeah. You know, but at the end of the day, I was in my feelings as well, because it's like, that's my friend.
That's your
friend. Don't come at me. You know what I'm saying? Because when I'm in need and I go to him and I'll be like, yo, bro, yo, such and such is going on, he be like, I'll take care of it. Yeah. And I don't even hear from him. I might not even hear from him from 2 weeks or a month. But guess what? What I asked for is taken care of.
I hear you.
You understand what I'm saying?
So it's
and
like you kind of feel like you...
Right. And he didn't have to ask me to take care of it. It was just... It's instinct.
So, I mean, so just to clear the air, because you kind of put it out there, like, yeah, you know, everybody was like, oh, that's Cam's new chick and side chick and the main... Yeah. And all that stuff like that, and you ran with it for a while. So let's just, I mean, so you did make a live, and you confessed that you guys are just friends. Right. But once again, you know, just to be clear, you guys are not intimate. You've never been intimate. It's not that type of situation.
Never been intimate whatsoever. Like, we don't even hug too long. He really be like, when he see me, what's up, my nigga? You know, pound that, you know, that's what it is. Like it's never been no type of intimacy, no kissing, no hugging, no. Yeah. You know, it's never been that.
And like, when did you speak to him before you even, you know, decided to, like, you know, did you speak to him when everything was going on? How was his energy about that?
Well, this is the thing. He was actually on tour while you know, our situation beef was going on, and you know, I knew he probably didn't care too much about it because it's girl stuff. You know what I'm saying? He's not gonna get involved, but that doesn't mean that he's not a human, doesn't, you know, have feelings and stuff like that. But he didn't get involved. But of course, at the end of the day, Kim is not somebody you could play with. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't. I'm not gonna jump out the window not knowing whether I'm gonna potentially damage his brand or not, or what goes on. You know, now granted, he didn't know what I was gonna say. You know,
he didn't know what I was gonna say,
but he's like, oh well, he's like, yo, y'all, if y'all beefing, I don't got nothing to do with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, he really just
let the girls
kind of, he kind of just like swept it on. Because at the same time, I don't think that he thought it was gonna get as big as it did. Neither did I. Yeah. I definitely didn't think that it was gonna go as viral as it was. We thought it probably was just gonna stay on that post. Yeah. You know, and that was it. Especially that's what I thought. But next thing I know, you know.
I mean, because, so what do you say to the people that's like, you know, as you said, you are a special effects makeup artist, you do makeup, you on, you know, web series, you know, shout out to Nightlife web series, you know, you do all these things. It's like, what do you say to the people that say, she did that for attention, she did that to a come up? You know what I mean? Because it just seems, you know, it's like that one thing happened and then, you know, woke up the next day and it was crazy. So I'm like, what do you say to the people that say, she did that for attention?
Well, this is the thing. It definitely wasn't for attention. Like I said, I didn't know it was going to get as big as it did. I didn't expect to get dragged through the media like I did. But as you can see, I haven't posted anything as far as advertising, not even my makeup. You know what I mean? I haven't advertised anything because I am trying to show people, like, I really just did something genuine for a friend at the end of the day. And like I said, it might not have been the best way to go about things because, you know, it was a relationship involved for 9-10 years. But at the end of the day, like I said, you know, everybody's involved when you know a specific couple. Like her sister might have been hurt, hence therefore why she jumped out the window and said what she said. And I was hurt when they jumped out the window and said what they said to him. You know what I'm saying?
Do you think there was ever like any type of animosity towards your friendship? You know,
had to be.
Cause it's like, so now so before we get to that, fast forward. So it was deaded.
Yeah, it was deaded. It was no attention. Yeah, like, just to finish your question, sorry, the first one, it was not for attention, and that's why I didn't post anything crazy. That's why I didn't say, oh, you know, catch me on my makeup here, or, you know, I didn't even throw Nightlife out there the way that I really wanted to. Now that I got the followers and people that was on me, you know, I did really troll her really hard, and I put, yo, give me 100K followers, and I'm gonna go live. It was really just trolling her. It was really just saying whatever I could at that moment to get under her skin. Yeah, you understand what I'm saying? So it definitely wasn't about the attention, because I told everybody, guess what, y'all can leave right after this, after I go live. You know what I mean? And you know how my lives normally go. And I sat there and I was fully dressed, clothed. It was, you know, my lives could get a little crazy.
Just a little bit.
Right. Just a little bit. And about 2,000 people left. But after he did his interview, 15,000 people came. You understand?
Yeah. But and the thing about it is, I think, the way I feel, first of all, I think it's so crazy how people they request to follow to talk shit. And I'm like, well, if you don't like her, why are you talking to her? Why you got something to say? Like, you know what I mean? If you team this person, then be that person. You know what I mean? Because it's like, oh, she's beautiful and this and this and this, and she's this and she that. But I'm like, but that don't take anything away from who you are, because they don't even know who you are.
At all.
You know what I mean? Nobody knows who you are. They don't even know what you got going for you. So it's like they just see the other person. For some reason, people always go against the next person.
Oh, absolutely.
And I'm like, then it comes out. Okay. I'm just going. So it was deaded. The situation was deaded. Everything was done. He did his interview, and then she did an interview.
Right.
And the interview, of course, everyone's going to touch on the conversation. But the irony of it, to me, was right after the situation happened, it then came out on her particular show, like, oh, yeah, we're breaking up. We're kind of in a mutual understanding that, we're not going to be together. We're growing apart. But then in the interview, it was kind of like, well, it hurt me that he said that it wasn't fun anymore. So I'm like, well, which one is it? Because if you guys have a mutual understanding that this is not working, what you said here, and then he says, like, we growing and this and this and this, it's like, so why? What's the victim part? You know what I mean? What's the victim part? And then it comes back to the friend thing. That's why I asked you if you feel like there's any animosity towards you, because it kind of was like, oh, well, when he was, oh, girl, like, I just want to know ahead of time instead of, and I'm like, well, damn, like, why I gotta be like that? You know what I mean? 'Cause this is somebody this dude he's a celebrity. You know what I mean? He is a rap, he's a rapper. So it's legend. Always, you know what I'm saying? It's always going to be people around, but it's like this particular thing is what's bothering you. This, oh, girl. You know what I mean? So I'm like, is it like, why do you feel like there was ever any animosity there? You know what I'm saying?
Well, the reason why I feel like there was animosity is because I never added her on the post. You understand what I'm saying? You came at me first from the very beginning. So it was like, and even when you did come at me, you didn't come at me on the DM. You didn't come at me on the text.
In front of everybody.
Yeah, like, you put me on the spot, and I'm 5'4", 150. Like, I got a Napoleon complex. Like, who you talking to? We in front of the world right now, and it's like, right? You are a public figure, and you're used to this, and your boyfriend is a public figure, or ex. You guys are used. I'm not used to this, so it's like, damn, son, like, what do I do now? Like, she's talking to me crazy, like, bro.
And the funny thing about it is that after everything was said and done, I mean, you handle it how anybody would handle it in that situation, not knowing that, not realizing the type of situation you was in. So, we can handle shit with anybody on the gram, but it don't blow up because this name is there. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, you did what you did. But I respect the fact that you even said, listen, I lied about it. You did say, yep, I lied. Like, it was what it was. He's my friend. Nothing more than that.
Right.
And you left it there. So for that to come back. And then recently, even though everything else was dead, recently there's been another situation. So tell us about that situation, which literally happened in the new, like, Happy New Year, bitch. Happy New Year. Like, so tell us what happened with that situation.
Okay, so industry on blast again. And shout out to them, because that's just their job that they're doing.
I mean, blogs are gonna blog.
Blog is gonna blog.
They get it. They gonna put it out there. They don't even need facts.
Pretty much.
They just need a story.
Right. That's it. So industry on blast. I believe it was on Sunday. They had posted a pic of me, and shout out to Coco Nels, my homegirl.
Shout out to her.
Right. Right. So it was one of Mixed Chocolates live, and somebody screenshotted us. Now, I don't know if it was her or if it was somebody else, and they sent it to her. And in the event, they sent her, the pic. She got it to Industry on Blast. She sent it to their DM, and they posted it. Well, they have a team of writers. Yeah. From what I've learned, it's a team of writers. Somebody just, picked it up and was like, oh, okay, Shorty's still sending us pics. To my knowledge, she's been sending them pics about me from November, from when the situation happened, up until December 19th.
Wow. Meanwhile, the whole time you acting so innocent and like, oh my God, I'm a victim.
And then it shows her, which I can also show proof of. Like, it shows her saying listen, I want to get this out here, or you could post, I don't care, whatever.
Which is crazy because you never, even when you was going in, it was always pictures of you.
Right.
It was never something to
personal
slander her. You know what I mean? It was never like, you did put one picture up there, but that one picture is not worth the post.
Of course not. Not.
And on
not
top
what
of,
I could have posted.
On top of that, it's crazy because I felt like what they posted and took it down because it was a post and delete, but it's a little shaky. That's somebody that had to be watching. It had to be because that was before this happened.
Yeah, that was
like one of your first lives,
right? It was summertime,
and for somebody to have that particular somebody has to be watching. Right. So that's another thing that's like, have you always been intrigued by this situation? Because I don't think anybody just in a random.
Right, that was way before this situation.
Yeah, that was way before November when it happened.
Right,
I remember that show.
And
because I'm a mixed chocolate fan, so I watch the lives for the outfits alone. They revamping it, but I was here for everything, and I am a fan. Just know.
So
Tamika Monet is a fan.
Industry on Blast had the particular writer who actually posted it got into altercation with her. I say a few days later, because now she was upset that it was posted. So we're gonna get that. So she was upset that it was posted, and the blogger, the particular writer for them at the time, who is now fired for posting that pic, they got into a beef.
Yeah.
And she's like, well, you've been sending me things in my DM since November. You've been asking me to expose this girl since November. Your last picture about her was December 19th, and I have it in my DM.
Yeah.
So why are you mad now that so she went to the owner of the page, spoke to the owner and said, look, I need y'all to take that post down, or whatever the case may be. This is what's going on.
And so the girl got fired.
The girl got fired because the girl's looking like now she had like an epiphany and is like, wait a minute. You keep saying you're classy, you're beautiful, you're educated, you're this, you're that.
And that's that's what everyone been running to. Everyone is always like, oh, you just got your masters and this and this and that. That does not take away from the person. That's the person. You know what I mean? There's a lot of beautiful, smart, petty people.
Absolutely.
But
I can be. I'll admit to that.
I mean? Like so I hate that people always ran to that. You know what I mean? Like, oh, you're so beautiful, and oh, you're so this and this and this. But they don't know, once again, behind the scenes, behind that degrees, behind the hairs and all that stuff like that.
Right.
That this is happening.
And I won't take away from any of that. I won't take away from the masters. I won't take away from the beauty. I won't take away from any of that. She's a very beautiful girl. And clearly if she has a master, she's intelligent. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm not taking away none of that. Everything from her. Right. Everything that started was with me has always been a joke. I do this shit, for fun. Like I'm what I'm saying? I love it. But to see like you really getting personal with it now, for you to really go this hard for a month to try to expose me on something, especially after you already admitted, as well as him, that you guys have broken up. It's now December 19th and you're still trying to look for a way to expose me or make me look bad. Why? And I came and already said that I didn't sleep with him. Yeah. I took that part back. Now, if you were expecting an apology, you could forget that. You understand what I'm saying? Like, why did you want an apology? Apology for what? Cam is my friend. I don't have no loyalty to you. But at the end of the day, I was always cordial with you. And I also have things that I could have posted personal. We've been in the same circle within 10 to 15 years. You don't think it was something that I could have posted?
True.
You understand?
And also, what are you apologizing for? Because you never slandered her like that.
Right.
You kind of put it on you. Like, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. Look, we here, we doing that together. We I don't see what apology would be necessary. But with everything that's going on, do you think that it was maybe for a storyline?
Her dragging it, yes. Yeah. I think this is, I'm gonna be honest, I just feel like, and this is what I've heard from other people too, I don't watch the show on a regular basis. I don't even have cable. I have Wi-Fi. Okay, that's it. Wi-Fi. I'm barely home.
Streaming. I don't have
right. I'm a Netflix and chill type of person. You understand? But from the clips that I see and from what people say is, you know, her storyline is boring. It's really not that. Right. It's really not that interesting. So it was like, even when I left it alone, you know, people came at me and they dragged me, and I understood that because that's the face that they known for the past 10 years. And I feel like had it been me and it was her who attacked me, they would have dragged her too. It really doesn't matter. Because at the end of the day,
the new girl's always gonna get it, especially if they got a relationship with the old one.
Absolutely. So I feel like I took that L for everybody, not just him or, you know, my crew, but for her as well. I made you look like a beautiful woman. You understand? Who's been hurt, and this homewrecker tried to come in and
it's like good and bad. Like you made her the angel.
Right. It was bittersweet, and I left it alone. You know what I'm saying?
That's the thing.
I didn't go. I could have been like sending Charlamagne a DM like, yo, see the God you hurt? Let me get up this and that. I want to tell my story. I
I mean, and I hear you, and I respect that, because I'm like, you know, I'm sitting here like this could have been so. You could have taken advantage of the situation so crazy, but you came clean, and you still left it alone. Even when people were still dragging us, people always got their opinions here. Months later, they still got something to say.
Even blogs.
It's like
people reaching out,
and that's what I'm saying. Like, people are still trying. Everyone's trying to come up on something that you tried to dead.
Right.
So let me ask. So if you got an opportunity to now, you know, be like, you know, maybe a lead cast and something like that, would you take that opportunity?
Absolutely not. I would definitely not want to be a lead character. I mean, especially on that show, because at the end of the day, I still need y'all to know that that's not what I did it for. I really did it because that's just my homeboy. That's my man. I felt hurt by what you said to him, and I knew he wasn't going to say nothing. You know what I mean?
But what if like a friend, maybe him, somebody else was like, yo, come on here with me. Would you do it? I mean, so as a friend, like not with your own storyline, but just you know, would you do it?
Well, I mean, like, if they have like one of those moments where it's like, oh, we having a party, you know, you need extra, bring your friend, come over. Oh yeah, I'm coming through.
Yo, call me too.
Yeah, call me.
I need some free drinks.
Right.
I need a free drink. You know what I mean?
I mean, you know, and who would it? You know what I mean? But as far as like, you know, I'm comfortable in my own skin. I'm comfortable with my regular life. I'm comfortable being Roxxi Braxton. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I'm good with my regular life. Like, I'm not hurting at all, you know.
I hear you.
So,
and that's what's important. You know what I mean? I like I said, I see the way you handling everything, and it's always on the chill. It's unfortunate that everything is still happening. You know, you think that, okay, I create the storm, let me, you know, get rid of it, and now it's like, come on. You know what I mean? But being that she was exposed for the situation, you know, recently.
Yeah, because now
I really think that's what the problem was. It was like, if the picture came out, it would have been good. But being that the picture was attached to a DM,
that's what the her icon.
It was like, oh, now it shows the pettiness, and now it's like, oh, nah, I can't, you know, take that down.
Right.
You know, so I you know, now it's like showing who you really are. But they say what happens in the dark come into the light, so
pretty much.
And we see you.
and like I said, you know, I have the DMs, and you know, honestly, Industry on Blast did come at me even last night and said, like, listen, like, they were basically trying to squash it.
Yeah.
You know, like, look, yes, she did send these DMs to us or whatever, but, you know, we decided, and she also asked us not to post these things.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So please, you know, whatever. And they did send me some of the stuff that, you know, she has, and it was like, you know, please don't post it. But it came from your DM. My thing is this: at the end of the day, whether that particular writer posted it, whether it been yesterday or a month ago, you still sent it to them. You understand what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. Like,
you still sent it to them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I got a guy that was running me down, allegedly saying that he had her on a sex tape, and because at the end of the day, I know you still was in a relationship for somebody that we both care for. You understand what I'm saying? And I know you really got love for this man. I wouldn't do that to you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or anything like that. I wouldn't get that personal with you. Like, the secrets that we have is the secrets that we have, whether we rock together or not.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, we're not gonna get this deep with it. Like, I ain't trying to really cut you like that for real.
I think that's the difference. I think that you're acting smart, you're acting rationally, and yet she's acting out of emotion. But now that everything is said and done, now that everything's said and done, this is what it is. Where does this leave you, and where does this leave you with Cam?
Well, me and Cam are still friends. You know what I'm saying? I was just with him on New Year's. You know, shout out to Dipset. Shout out to the program, the tour. Shout out to Sin City, Lupus. Shout out to Sugar Duggar Ride, the whole Dipset family. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, we're still going to be friends regardless, no matter what.
And one last thing.
Yeah.
Because I know you, even though that person's not worth the apology, is there anyone that you do? Because I know this affected more people than we know. Is there anybody that you do want to just say, I'm sorry?
Yeah, absolutely. To my family who might have not understood everything, all that was going on, because they only know us as being friends, like on a brother-sister, situation, relationship, I do apologize for that, and for the fans who may have been confused and really was just like, well, what's going on?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You guys don't really know what's going on in the industry or what goes on behind closed doors.
Yeah.
So I definitely apologize for that you guys had to witness such a messy situation unnecessarily. But my thing was like, my back was against the wall. You come at me, I'm gonna come at you. You come at my friend, I'm gonna come at your friend. And it just kind of got out of hand. So I apologize to fans on her side, on his side, and maybe a little that might be on my side now.
I'm on your side.
Thank you.
I've always been on your side because I always knew what it was. I knew the genuineness behind you. Right. And I hope that everybody else sees that, because, for one, he was already, it was a single situation, and you clearly have shown your friendship is real. Yeah. I know you as a person, so I know that your friendship is really real. You're really a good friend. You crazy. And you
a little
petty,
bit.
but you are really a good friend. And I hope that out of all of this, everyone sees the genuineness behind you and sees, that you are a stand-up person. So
thank you.
With that, I just, I'm gonna wrap this up, and I want to say thank you so much for doing this.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Everybody. Yeah. So I just want to shout out everybody. Shout out to you and shout out to everybody.
Shout out to Nightlife.
Yeah. Come on now. They know I love them. Shout out to Give It Go Entertainment.
Right.
Okay, real quick. Everyone that's just here. Appreciate you. And shout out to
the engineer with the deep voice.
Yeah. Shout out to him. And shout out to Cam. Thank you for letting us clear the air.
Shout out to Flea. Yes. Thanks, Flea.
Thanks, Flea. All right. Thank y'all.